Howdy, this is David Groce, your Texas Tax and Lawman. We're back talking about the real-time game called the PPP Loan, which can only be played in the alternate universe of COVID-19. Usually, we Americans enjoy the orderly rollout of our laws, whether it's the U.S. Congress or the state of Texas. The legislative body passes the law, the executive signs it, and it has an effective date sometime in the future. This future effective date gives all of us time to read, study, and understand the law before we actually have to apply it. Understanding the CARES Act reminds me of that classic movie, A League of Their Own, where Tom Hanks and Geena Davis fight over who's calling the play, and you and I are the poor batter. Over the last few months, you and I have been standing at the batter's box trying to hit the pitch while understanding the signals from the dugout. Today, let's look at the latest call from the bench, the newest law, hot off the press, the PPP Flexibility Act. The goal of this law is to broaden the flexibility of the PPP loans and allow more of them to qualify as a grant instead of requiring repayment as a loan. As we discussed in our last PPP update video, if you received a Payroll Protection Program loan, then you already jumped the first hoop, which was loan application. We are now at Phase 2, loan certification. Let's focus on 4 big changes in the certification process that should benefit most small businesses. First, the time frame expanded to 24 weeks. Under the original bill, a business owner had to spend the PPP loan in an 8-week window starting with the first disbursement from the loan. This had 2 complexities. One, the loan disbursement did not necessarily coordinate with the paydays used to calculate the payroll. And 2, 8 weeks was not enough time to spend 2.5 months worth of payroll, which is how the law was written. This expansion of the window to 24 weeks should allow restaurateurs and retailers with phased reopenings to spend the payroll money, actually putting their employees back to work, not just paying them to stay at home. Additionally, it allows the time frame to start on the first payroll date after the loan instead of the loan disbursement date. Second, the amount required to be spent on payroll was reduced from 75% to 60%. That should allow companies struggling to pay rent and employees a greater likelihood to get the loan forgiven. Third, the original law required that employers bring back their full-time employees by June 30th. The phased reentry plans made this an impossibility. Thus, the PPPFA allows employers until December 31st to meet that requirement. Fourth, the 2-year loan repayment window was expanded to 5 years. For any amount of PPP loan that does not meet the forgiveness requirements, the business owner originally had to pay that within a 2-year window. The Flexibility Act extends this to 5 years. Hopefully this new PPP Flexibility Act will be the right call from the manager, and you and I can knock it out of the park. Until next time, adios. Texas Tax and Lawman legal disclaimer. Hey, I'm a lawyer. You know I have to have some lawyer mumbo jumbo. This is a general information video, not client attorney privilege information. The content is information only and is not directed to any specific facts or circumstances and cannot be relied upon as a legal opinion, even though that would be nice and save you a trip to the lawyer. If you have a specific legal question, feel free to contact David Groce directly or seek qualified legal or tax counsel in your state of residence, state of mind, or whatever place you call home.